Hello, hello, my beautiful Aquarius. Welcome. This is your general finance and career forecast for June, a year of 24. Not every single card or the energy they carry may resonate with every single one of you, but if some of it does, run with it and throw the rest into the universe. Let's see what we have here for the month of June. These represent the 4 piles each week of the month. You can read it as an individual week, or you can read it as a collaboration. You got the card Looking, Aquarius, and it says it's okay to look for better work. Be discreet in your search. You need to be aligned with your life purpose to be fully satisfied. So this is about keeping things close to your chest. Don't let everybody at work know your personal business, and certainly not anybody you work with that you don't trust, because not everybody we work with is our best friend. This is about you if you're unhappy on the QT, keeping it hush-hush, looking for another job, something better for you. Be aligned with your purpose. Pick something that you truly feel comfortable with. Make sure during interviews and negotiations, you are very, very tuned in and in the moment to really listen to all the details, so that if this happens and you move on and you find that you get an interview for another job, you're very careful and you'll be happy with your choice. With that comes in the Ace of Fire, and what a great card, because this is the Ace of Wands, and it is about opportunity and creativity and taking action. Some of you could be starting a new business. You could be going on a new adventure and a new journey. This is passion for life. You could be changing your career. You could, and have the courage and enthusiasm to do that and believe in yourself and your abilities. So it's the beginning of taking action. All aces are that. But this particular one is the beginning of action, as we say, because wands are action. It is where you are newly inspired to create something original or go after a dream. New and exciting career opportunities often show up with this card. So you may suddenly decide that you're going to learn to do something new, okay? There is no procrastination allowed right now. When this card shows up, it means you have to get up, step up to the plate, and be ready to leap forward and change your job, your career, your life in general. With that comes in letting go of burdens. And I think by moving on, for some of you, if you do decide to leave a job where you're at, it's because you're not happy, because you don't feel that you are getting paid or you're getting the rewards for the good work that you put out there. And you know you're worthy of better. So whether you're going to open your own business or you're going to look for gainful employment somewhere else, you will find that this will be better for you. You will be letting go of any burdens that you have felt with this job. So moving forward, on your second week, you've been given an interesting card. It says prickly situation. You need both tact and diplomacy to reach your goals. The struggle is worth the prize. Work around the issue and use a gentle touch. So there could be something coming in here where you might be having to, rub elbows with somebody who's causing some opposition and, putting up barriers in front of you. Somebody at work that might be having a bad day and they're taking it out on you. But you know what? Just be careful. Don't allow yourself to get caught up in other people's drama. Be a little bit diplomatic and use some tact here. Be very careful. Tread carefully, okay? This is about, struggles that you might be going through. But by doing that and picking and choosing your battles, walking away sometimes is your best option. You'll reach your goal, okay? The struggle is worth the prize, okay? Work around the issue and use a gentle touch. It might be something that you've been asked to do at work that's new and you might not particularly like it or expect it, but you're going to do it. And you'll find at the end of the day, it pays off, okay? Things will work out better than actually what you expected. The Queen of Earth, which is the Queen of Pentacles as we know her, she's gracious, practical, and capable, but she's also a very good, astute businesswoman. Okay, because she is, the Queen of Pentacles. Pentacles has to do with, finance and has to do with money and has to do with the material part of our life. And she's very capable. She's this queen we call Mother Earth. What she puts her hands to, she can make grow. She plants her seeds, but she's very patient and she waits for things to happen. So, you know what? You're focusing on good things in your life. And maybe one of them is good health. Maybe you're thinking of that as well. You make an excellent parent, or you're with someone who you feel is an excellent parent. But she's like Mother Nature. She plants her seeds and she patiently waits for her crops to come in. You could be doing that, but the Queen of Pentacles is very patient, very practical, and very capable in business. She's very, very astute and very successful when it comes to business. This prickly situation that could arise at work, where there might be a bit of a discussion or a dispute or a debate or an argument or a disagreement of some sort, it will work out better than you thought. Okay, it might be something that actually has to happen at work, where something had to come out into the open in order to be discussed and communicated with. And once it is, then you can clear the air and get over it and move on. So don't get too up in your head about this. You're going to be, using tact and diplomacy to get through a prickly situation, and it will work out in your favor. I think kindness, understanding, and compassion like this Queen will go a long way when it comes to communicating with somebody. Coming in next, in the third week, you have the card Cutlery. And it says, business tools, needing more money, living well, and the career could have to be food related. You could be the sole provider, and there may be more work coming in for you. I think that you have all the resources at your fingertips. I kind of like to look at this card as a magician. You have all those resources at your fingertips to make something happen here. And you'll be able to do that. In this particular situation, you feel as though you're going to need more money. So you're going to be able to work towards that goal. You're used to living well, and this is important to you. So you don't want to settle for second best, okay? You're working towards something really good. Now, some of you might be in the food and hospitality industry, because it mentions food-related work. You could also be the sole provider. You may be single. You may be the only one there supporting the family. So it's important for you that you have more work here in order to do that. So I would be studying hard here, because some of you might be going back to school or taking an online course of some sort to add to your resume so that you're going to have the resources and more money that you feel you need. Coming in with your tarot card, you've got the Empress, and this is all about, creating what you want and loving and needing abundance. So you're moving forward. She is an amazing energy here. She takes action and she goes after what she wants. She's a very good, astute person who has the ability to create something here, to create her own abundance. The perfect time to act on a plan, okay? So she's often depicted as a mother figure, or pregnant, but what she's doing is, in this situation, she gives birth to her dreams, okay? She acts on them. She goes after them. It's a card of action, and you have to show faith in what it is you want to do to acquire the skills needed to make them come true, okay? Now's the time to step out into the world and accomplish great things. But if you show determination and devotion to your plans, you'll be rewarded with this abundance and prosperity. Planting those seeds, my friends, now will grow and provide a wonderful harvest for you. This is all about career opportunities that you could be pursuing now, and pursue them with confidence, okay? This is beautiful. Don't be afraid to go out after what you want. Now, like I say, some of you might be taking an online course or going back to school in order to do something, to get a credit or a degree or a diploma in something, so that you can add that to your resume, because you will have the business tools to go after what you want and create what you want. At the end of the week, you have been given the Sword card, and it says money conflicts, cutting corners, breakthrough. Your career could have to do with law and order, pay cut, defense, being fired. Okay. All right. So for some of you, you might be having to negotiate about something here. There could be a discussion about your pay or your money, what you're making, and there might be a little bit of a disagreement here about that. Don't cut any corners here at work, because if you do, it'll come back to bite you. Make sure that you do your work completely and fully. There might be something that makes you figure you can do something easier, but don't cut corners. Or you could be working for a company that's doing that, okay? And that's not making you very happy, to the point where they might be called up on the carpet legally for something here. So be careful. Keep your eyes open at work. Some of you might be finding that there's something going on in the background here at your place of employment. If they're restructuring, there's a chance that there could be a pay cut. You might be making less money. and you have to become defensive. And stand up for yourself. And it might even mean that, your job becomes redundant and they let you go. So for some of you, that could be happening. There are some money conflicts here going on for some of you. But don't give up, because the Seven of Fires shows up and says, challenge the powers that be. Stay determined and be resistant. Don't roll over and give up. Stand up for your integrity. Hold your head high. Even if your job becomes redundant and you have to find a new one, you didn't do anything wrong. I think it's a company situation where there's a conflict of interest, or because you might want more money and they're saying no. You probably gave them an ultimatum and they said, well, then if you have to go, you have to go. So don't feel disheartened here. This is about you knowing your worthiness. This is about you knowing you're worth getting paid more than they're giving you. That's what I'm seeing. Negotiations, if you move on, I think negotiations will work well for you. I don't think that at where you are now, they were willing to listen. Okay. I'm seeing that here they're giving you every excuse in the book why they can't pay you more money. They're blaming it on this and they're blaming it on that. Okay. So I think moving on is probably your best option, but things will work out better than you expected. This might give you the time to study and to take on something new to put on your resume, and letting go of burdens. Okay. There's something new that will come in here if you decide that you want to leave. Okay. So know that there will be something new coming in here. And it will be better than you thought. Start planting your seeds now. As I said, I had said in the very beginning, it's okay to look for better work. I think you're going to be doing that, because it started out, you're going to look for work, and it ended out that you'll have to. Okay, for some of you. Well, my beautiful Aquarians, don't be disheartened. This is only a general reading. And you have free will to change anything you want. So I wish you a great remainder to today and a beautiful, optimistic, healthy, happy, prosperous, and successful week. And always know I send you lots of love and many blessings. And I'll see you soon, my beautiful Aquarians.